Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We have a few visitors. This has been my job for the past hour. So what are we doing in the Autumn Dimension? I was kind of bored from my Neptunium armor and I thought maybe we go with Ancient Egyptian. That looks cooler. And I did find a village. They have female humans. Interesting. Anyways, Autumn has gone through a few changes, and in order to summon the pharaohs, you need to make a very special torch. And no, it is no longer called the Royal Torch, it is Nebu Torch. Basically, you need to find an ore and craft the torches. And since we have already completed this dimension in the Journey of Darkness, or Divine Journey, I thought we go with the cheaty method and using the Staff of Traveling. Because otherwise you have to find the pyramid, you need to find the entrance, which is normally underground, and then you have to activate it using a torch, like so. And then you have to fight your way through this. And then obviously you have to go through the maze, which I was not in the mood. Instead, we just used the Staff of Traveling. If they let me. There you go. We're downstairs. Of course, in this mod pack we also have OP armor, we have tons of health, and we do tons of damage. So killing the pharaoh is not that difficult. This one had like 2 torches. Interesting. Hello. He's dead. And we got Autumn's Homecoming. This used to be a huge problem in this mod because you have tons of artifacts and each one of them is dropped by a pharaoh, and each pharaoh is going to only drop 1. I don't like you. Yes, as I was saying, that is a problem, because you have to raid like 100 pyramids in order to get the armor set that you want. But I think in this recent version there has been a change. It's nighttime and we need to hide. Apparently there is something called a God Forge, which is not very expensive, and I think we can just craft it. I have my backpack, we have smelting, we have crafting, so we can do everything on the go. Anyone has a furnace. It is perfectly fine, we can craft one on our own. And then it was like this. Yes. God Forge. And that is a quest. But wait a minute, there were no quests. It unlocks? I thought it's just this one. You need a bucket of lava. Really? There is one on the map. Come with me. So, we do have a duplicate artifact, which is Autumn's Homecoming. If I put one lava and you inside, you should smelt it. We're looking for one of these God shards. And it gives you 4. Nice. So generally the way that I understood this is that I can make a God Forge block using the Nebu ingots and the crystals that we already got, and if I break this with a hammer, which is made out of Nebu as well, I should get a random artifact. But it will be from the same god. We got Autumn's God shards, if I break it, we should get an Autumn artifact. And we can also upgrade our torch so that the pharaoh that we are summoning is also going to drop the same artifacts. Let us try this. Oh, I need wood. Never thought about wood. Are you wood? Hopefully? Yes, you give sticks. I'm assuming nobody liked you. I'm very sorry for you. So again, here is my hammer. Thank you, thank you. So there are 2 recipes. What is the difference? We make this one. That's the only one I can afford. And see what happens. Oh, also this one gives you a random artifact. Fires 2 arrows. Okay, but do you guys get the gist? I need to do more exploration. Actually, while we are here, we might as well try every single food that is available. Because it's going to be extra hearts. I swear, if one of you shoots me again, I'm going to burn this place down. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this? It's like a woodland mansion. It is a woodland mansion. I was lazy to find the door. Actually, I don't think there's anything of interest in here. We got an egg. For an evoker. I was going to say, I don't think we have anything of interest in here. Is this a bathroom? Because we have evokers and woodland mansions in the overworld. Why should we bother? It's just that I'm curious to see where the hell was the door. Hello. Anyways, let me find a few more pyramids and I'll be right back. So personally, I had no idea that you can place down a Torch of Autumn, summon the pharaoh, and then pick it up. So technically you just need the 4 and that's it. Another thing that I understood is that if you use this recipe, you're going to get a God Forge block, and it's going to give you a random artifact from any god. But apparently if you use this one, which consumes 4 crystals, that should give me something from Autumn. Did you? Yep, gives you the shield. So in that case, let us make one more, just in case. and we got the chest plate. So in that case we have all 4 pieces. We have the helmet, the boots, the leggings and the chest plate. And it emits light. What? Yeah? Or maybe it gives you night vision. I don't know. I know, I look incredibly handsome, like a true god, with a backpack. Why does it have to be visible? I have no idea. I think I'm going to visit 2 or 3 more pyramids in order to get more shards, because the actual thing that I'm looking for is Anubis's wrath. It will absorb the souls of the slain foes, growing stronger. I like souls. I did manage to gather a few more artifacts and I came back to the overworld because I had a thought. And for some reason I actually forgot that my thought needs some ore processing. Can we W? Yes. So whenever you're smelting down an artifact, you're going to get 4 shards. That's correct, right? You can use 3 of them in order to make a Godforged block, and whenever you break it, you're going to get another artifact, which is going to give you 4 shards, but you only spend 3 shards in order to make it. Do you see where I'm going with this? Although I don't think it's going to be incredibly sustainable because, yes, we are using Autumn's God Shard, but we might get something else. And then again, we're going to need 3 more pieces of that thing. Oh, you can combine them. Okay. I take it back then. This is called shard dabbling. We have 2 shards left and we got 2 new artifacts. Consumes no fatigue to use and gives experience for your efforts. So it's like copper on a tinker's tool. Charge arrows faster. I don't like that. I want Anubis, the god of death. Or the underworld. I don't really remember. But I'm assuming I have to do this like 20 times? Maybe we need more of these God Forges. Well, this mechanic with the God Shards is actually very neat. It makes Autumn very enjoyable because instead of being a game of chance, well, you have to gather a few resources, and by resources I mean artifacts. You will get a few God Shards and then it's just playing the dice. Which is far more easier than going to 200 pyramids. Because after a few rolls, we got both armors, we got a hoe, we got a bow, and Anubis's wrath. And also Autumn's homecoming, because for some reason I could not get rid of it. So the hoe is going to bless the dirt and crops are going to grow faster. That is really neat. Ra's armor is going to give you fire resistance. When the bow is fully charged, arrows are going to fly straight. That's going to be fun. But the armor of Autumn itself is basically like a totem of undying, I think, because recalls unfatal damage. I don't know, it does look cooler, so we're going to use this one. Of course, before using everything, we need to do some trade. Hello, do we have extra emeralds? Yes, we do. We need looting 5. Actually, we need 2 of them because we need to combine them. Capturing is not a bad idea, we take 2. Sweeping edge, definitely. Unbreaking, sure. And sharpness 6. I think we also need 2. So, sharpness 6, sharpness 6, sharpness 7, capturing 4, capturing 5, looting 6, and I think we're good. Hello, this is going to be one stupid enchantment. Oh, I forgot Vorpal. I'm a little bit confused. Did I kill my Vorpal guy? Yeah, there's a high chance. Okay, we're screwed. Did I at least buy something from him? Nope, the Vorpal guy is gone. It's okay, we will get a new one. I don't have enough experience. And I'm assuming that should be more than enough. There you go. So at this very moment it's doing 10 damage. Now it's 11.5. So I have a little bit of a bad news. That's it. That's the maximum upgrade. 14.5 points of damage. You might also notice that it has changed a little bit of its shape because this is the original blade and mine has grown edges. But that's it, and now the buff is that whenever it's fully charged it will do extra damage to living foes. So it's not also great for the Wither, but it is the sword of death, therefore I like it. But our old sword was also doing 14.5 hearts of damage, so I'm not gonna complain. Anyways, we have the armor of the gods. But I don't really want to be a god with a purse. Imagine someone saying, I want to go to heaven. And I am going to be like, yes, sure, let me find the keys. So instead we're going to try something else from Occultism. Occultism has an inventory management system and it does have a remote. I do have a feeling that it's going to work between dimensions, so we're going to make the inventory management system and use it as a backpack. Does it sound like a plan? I don't know, maybe. The question is, what should we do? We are going to need the storage actuator base. Then we need the dimensional crystal matrix, and of course we also need the remote. Oh, and apparently we can also increase the storage capacity by having, I don't know, a few stabilizers? So why the hell not? Let us get crafting. As usual, this is going to be a ritual and I think we're just going to do it over here because we need to do it only once. I brought all the chalks except the gold one. You need 2 candles, like so. We also need 2 crystals, which we can't make. I was planning to automate everything with occultism, but since you cannot fully automate it, I was like, no, it's not worth the effort. Here are the crystals, and we should be good to go. I wanted to show you something fun. So I have 6 books, and all of them seem to share the same name. When you extract it, all of them are going to have different names. I don't know, I thought it's funny. Anyways, you go over there, and the book goes in the center. No? Why? Oh, I made the wrong one. Well, I can use it for other components, so it's not a total loss. We're kind of doing this in a weird way because we are first making the dimensional storage stabilizer tier 1, which is storage booster, and that requires a foliot. You go in the center. This takes a bit of time. So, how's life? I'm growing old. Oh my goodness, this is taking ages. Maybe we should make a time in a bottle. No, of course not. We never do that. Are you done? Maybe? Yes, finally. We got a craft stabilizer tier 1 title. Nice. With the ritual that we have, we can also make the storage actuator, which is essentially 3 pieces of gold, 1 pedestal, and a book of the foliot. In the center. Here we go again. I thought while that stupid thing is working, I find myself a wife. Hey you! Wait, I'm still not really sure if I like you, so you stay here. Oh, it's ready. Okay, nice. So we made the actuator base, we made the stabilizer, we only have 2 to go. Well, this one is kind of complex. You have a manly voice. That is weird. So now we are trying to make the crystal matrix, and it's not working. Book of Genie, 3 quartz, and 1 ender pearl. Oh, candles. Yes, I forgot the candles. Now we're good, and now you should work. Wait a minute. That's my bed. Go away. You know, if this is going to work, we need to have some boundaries. You stay there. Actually, that is my bed, so you stay over there. Good. Just as an FYI note, I'm still waiting. Ah yes, finally the matrix. Since this is going to take a crazy amount of time, it's okay, we have more pearls. I was going to say that since this is going to take a crazy amount of time, we are also going to make the remote and see what this does. If I understand this correctly, we have to combine them. Oh, that was a quest. Thank you. And I'm assuming we can put it anywhere? Ah, that looks cool. And your storage, right? I can dump stuff in? You also have a furnace? Interesting. This device that we have made seems to be like an ender storage system, so I think we can put it wherever we want. So I am actually going to put it over there, and we can increase its capacity with one of these stabilizers. I think we can put it like this. Oh, it looks garbage. Can I like hide it down there? Okay, if you put one item inside without the stabilizer, it's 1 out of 128. If you put the stabilizer, it's 1 out of 384. Okay, down there it works. Much better. And we also have to link the remote to the inventory management system, like so. And yes, now it's green, and we can access it. Perfect. And it does work between dimensions. Perfection. Greetings, mortals. It has been a while later, and I went on a very small exploration. Oh, I'm hungry. Actually, that is the main reason I went on an exploration, because I wanted to get new sources of food. Because as you guys remember, we do have the Spice of Life in this mod pack, and we can have up to a maximum of 28 extra hearts. And so far we have 12. We have 16 to go. Anyways, the food part itself is not very important, but the important thing that I found was 2 bees. One of them is the Oreo bee, which gives us the Oreos, super buffed food, and the other one is called Clockwork Bee. It is from Create, and apparently instead of a flower it needs a cuckoo clock, but the thing is, it will give us a very interesting thing. So, of course it's going to give us cogwheels and andesite alloys, but also builder's tea. I have never drank this, but making it was always a pain, so I was always lazy doing it. We have the bee for it now. Oh, and yes, I do have a cemetery for every single raid. Oh, and by the way, I did find them in a mushroom biome. I don't know if it's important or not, but just in case you're also looking for them. I don't know, I thought maybe there's a correlation between that. Of course, as usual, I am going to make a very small food chest for the food that I have not tasted yet. Even blackberries. Weird. These are the foods that we have not tasted yet, but we are not going to taste it today. We're going to taste it whenever the chest is full, in one day. It's very healthy to have one chest of food. But don't you worry, most of them are simple food. Anyways, just before we continue with the rest of the episode, I just wanted to make a very small explanation. Some of you very observant viewers might notice that there are mobs which should not be in this mod pack. Like this guy. Who shot me? How dare you? Yeah, okay, we can stay here for the rest of our lives, they're still going to shoot me. But yes, I have installed Mana and Artifice, mainly for my own curiosity. We are not going to cover its progress in this playthrough, but if I find something of interest in the endgame, of course I will share it with you. And that is going to be the hut where I'm going to do Mana and Artifice. It's kind of nice, I'm using the lattices. One more point, I have unlocked additional trinkets, and some of them are very interesting, like this one, additional 20% damage to your enemies. So maybe we should get rid of some of the old ones. Broken Totem, I don't need you. Void is very important, we don't make jokes about the Void. But we do have Silver Nail, that is 10% more damage, so now we do 30% more damage. 2 extra hearts? Sure. Bosses drop dungeon loot. Okay. I don't know, is that useful? In that case, let us summon the boss and see how it works. I actually forgot the name of the mod. Meteor Fight. Yeah, we can make a haunted bell which summons the bell ringer. I kind of like his name. Logic dictates that we are going to do this far, far away from our base. Maybe here. Nothing happened. Ah, you have to hold right click. Where is he? Hello? Do you do anything? You don't do anything. Maybe I'm not supposed to fly, I don't know. Honestly, he's not doing any damage. Well, he's dead. And yes, he does drop dungeon loot. Interesting. We got a sylph. I actually liked it. Let us summon another boss. This one is supposed to be a shark or a fish. Where are you? Okay. Oh, you're up there. This one could have been potentially dangerous, but he doesn't have that much health. Do they always drop the same garbage? Maybe not. Well, those bosses were not the best, but we do have a very fancy boss that we have to fight today, and that is the Guardian of Gaia. I need Gaia spirits, because we don't have a mana generation facility, and I want to go with Shulk Me Not. And the worst part of our lives is that we don't even have an elven portal. So let me open the portal, and I'll be right back. So we have our pylons, we have our beacon, and we're just waiting for one more terrestrial in order to summon the Guardian of Gaia. Of course, I think we have enough mana, because this is half full, and I also have my ring. Where is my ring? Ah yes, this one. So one more mana steal is not going to be a problem, and I was also thinking for our Botania area, we're going to use this place. It looks nice. I am going to fill it in when I realize what am I going to do with that stupid crystal, but our portal can be here and we can have our automations back there. I don't know, we can make it look nice. And the best part is, it will also lead to our base. We want it to be exactly half full. Okay, the tablet is not going to cut it. You can have my ring. We're good. You know, I never checked if it's exactly half a mana pool or not. I'm guessing we will know soon enough. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. This is probably going to be one of the easiest Guardian of Gaia fights that we have ever had because we have so many buffs, so many hearts, and a powerful sword. And don't you worry, we also have some Oreos left. Why did I get a stick? I don't know. Hello. You have 320 health. That's a bit too much. I was going to say why am I not getting withered? I did. And I kind of forgot this is tier 1. Bye bye. Very nice. We have our 8 shards. Of course, as usual, we are going to spend some of them in order to upgrade our gizmos, and the rest we are going to keep for a Shulk Me Not. It's going to be more than one, but you know. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.